Hello, doctor. Good morning, sir. This is James. As promised, I'm going to do a video of Odoo ERP. ERP is Enterprise Resource Planning. It's obvious that when you are scaling your business, you need an app that you're going to be growing with. And deploying independent app for a different function has been a problem for uh, companies in Nigeria. And so they do need integration to integrate different departments from accounting to sales to purchase, supply chain, human resources, inventory, manufacturing, and so on. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually integrate your whole business process into a system where you can manage from any location. For this video, I've installed different modules that I'm going to use to interchange between department processes. So I have a purchase, and I have a sales module, I have purchase module, inventory for warehouse, and I have manufacturing, and I have accounting. Of course, if I have time, I can show you how you can manage expenses through petty cash and other expenses of the company. Then there are other apps as well. This is just a pre-app, and then of course the business, your business, and then I did show you there's a POS, point of sale, because you have the different locations for sales. Now, okay, so let's just dive into this. Looking at the accounting dashboard, you can see that this is a new setup. Business has not started, and then so we have zero balance. So we are going to go straight to manufacturing. I've done some couple of stuff in the inventory, but let me go straight to manufacturing. So we assume that you want to manufacture, uh, I'm going to your website now, free flow for men or free flow for women. Now, so those products have manufacturing process, and then so we're going to pick one of them. Let's start with free flow capsule for women. And so how do we manufacture this process, and how does it interlink between manufacturing, inventory, sales, and accounting? Now, so what first thing I would like to do is to create what is called bill of quantity. But let's look at the product and see what could be available for this manufacturing. And also look at the product, we have free flow, follicular about capsule for capsule is here. You can see that the quantity is 0. Capsule for men, free flow, quantity is 0. So basically everything we have here, all the product quantity, we have 0 quantity at hand. Now, so first of all, we like to, before you manufacture, you want to know how or some of the raw materials you like to use for the manufacturing. And then the bill of quantity gives you that overview. So let's go ahead and create a bill of quantity. And then we want to manufacture a free flow capsule for women. And what is that? So I choose the product. I've added that already, free flow capsule for women. So I'm hoping that we are going to manufacture 100 packs in units. And then so I can go ahead and manufacture this product myself, or I can send it to a subcontractor to manufacture some parts while I complete the manufacturing of some other parts. And then the Odoo also provide a system where you can use one raw material to manufacture so many products, finished products. Now, but we are going to just go straight for this one. Now, so what are the components needed to manufacture free flow capsules for women? Now, so I'll begin to add the components as quickly as possible. And now, so I know I'm going to need so I'll just search for some of the components that I can use to manufacture this. I've added this before I started the video. So I'm going to need forgive my pronunciation, but I'm going to need these great scrum products, raw materials, and I will need to manufacture 100 of them. So I hope I'll need. So you could do in kg, you could do in different units, but let's just use the units as a quantity. So assuming it's I need 100 units to manufacture 100 units of free flow capsule for women. Now I'll go ahead and add another raw materials that we needed for this production, and then I'll select some more components. So I have here another one, and then so I'm sure I'll need 100 of them. And then what other components can I use to plan for the manufacturing of this product? Of course, I'll need the packets for packaging, 100 of them, and then I'll also need plastic containers for 100 of them. Now, so because we're just manufacturing one product, we don't need to enter anything for the buyer product. So I can save this bill of quantity, and in the bill of quantity, one of the purposes of the bill of quantity is to assist you, be able to track and then analyze what is the cost of producing a single product. Now, because I really didn't have a cost for producing or cost of purchase for this, so I'll leave that one for some other time. Now, so the bill of materials for this particular product is ready. So the next thing I'd like to do is to begin the planning process. To plan for this, bill of materials are usually added once. It's just like a template. Now, so I will start to create the work order to manufacture the free flow capsule for women. So what's the product I will manufacture? I'll choose the product. And now you can see, because I created a template for bill of material, and it pulls out that template. Each time I need to produce this product, pulls out the template and then gives me the materials I need. So I can change it to, assuming I need 90, I want to produce 90 of them. It will readjust. I can change it, I can add more components. So let's just do 120. Now, this is my planned date when I intend to produce. This is the production manager responsible for this production. And then whatever I need, I can. Now, the components are going to be taken from the warehouse stock where we have the raw materials. And then we just have one warehouse, so we have multi warehouses. You could decide where the raw material comes from, and then you can decide where the finished product will be sent to. Now, so everything looks good, so I can save this. Saving this, I will now mark this as to do. Marking as to do means that I have set up my planning and everything is fine. So the next thing I would like to do is to check availability. Do I have, or do we have these materials in the warehouse? Without these materials, we cannot go ahead and start production. So I'll click here to check availability. Now, if you don't have this kind of app, the production manager needs to be calling the warehouse all the time to find out if the product is available. So checking availability, you can see it's red. The color shows red, and nothing is being reserved because this product is not available in the warehouse. So therefore, we cannot produce. So what next? Yeah. So I need to meet with the purchase department, the supply chain, people that are going to purchase these raw materials. It could be the management, it could be the CEO, whoever is in charge of purchasing of raw materials. And then so they need to quickly purchase this raw material so that we can start the work. Now, so I'll create a quotation. I'm in the purchase module now, as you can see. And what vendor am I going to use? I've created a vendor name here, Lab and Equipment Limited, the company that will be supplying us this material. What are they going to supply to us? Remember, all the products we get for the production, we need to order them. I need 120, but I can just do 200. I can have 200. And then the unit price for this is just as an estimate, 1,000 naira each. I can add tax, I can take away the tax. Now I can add more products. Remember, we have to purchase everything needed for that. Plastic container, I'll need to get 300, and then the price for this is 500. It's an estimate. Then I need to add another product for this vendor to supply us. I'll need this particular raw materials. I'll need about 200, and then the price per unit is 1,200. Is an estimate again. Then that's not all. I need to have other materials needed for this production. Now I'll need the price is good. I can purchase more for future use. Then so basically that's all I need to purchase. Okay, I need to enter the price for this product. Let's call it 1,400. Now, so I'm setting up a request for quotes, something like an RFQ. I can send it to multi vendors to give me their best quote, and then I'll go with the one with the best quote and the best quality. Okay, so this is I can save this. Now you can have a purchase department for this that can create this, or you can have an inventory person create this. And then once this is created, the vendor is selected, then this purchase order can be confirmed. Once the purchase order is confirmed, then it's now being sent to accountant to create the bill. Now, so because I'm an administrator, I have access to accounting. But once it's set up for you, the purchase doesn't have access to accounting. Nobody has access to accounting except the accountant and those people that you want to give privileges to have access to any section. Now, so the bill has been created. Then, so the accountant need to get in touch with the CEO, the boss, to find out, okay, this is the amount we want to pay. We need 1.150 to, purchase this raw material so we can produce. So, as an accountant, I'll log into my accounting portal, and then I have to check through the vendors, check the bill, and then check if I have any bill to pay. I can also decide to tell the vendor to bring the items and pay him when you see the item, or I can pay upfront. But what I'm trying to say is that you can see how the purchase document, when it was created, gets into accounting for for payment. So the money the boss has released, the money has been paid. So this can be posted. You can post this to accounting journals, and then we can register payment. So you can see whoever tries to do anything on the portal, the system have a trace and a tracking system. So the vendor bill was created by administrator. This is the purchase order number. You can see the date and time. You can add a note. You can send a message to whoever you want to send to. Now, so let me just register payment for this vendor so we can you know, wait for the materials to arrive. So the money we're going to pay this vendor comes from our organic GT bank account. You can have multi-bank account or limited bank account, or you can pay cash. Now this is the date of payment and everything is set. I've paid the vendor and I've validated that particular document. All right, so vendor is paid now. So what next? It's now the turn for the person in the warehouse, the inventory guy, to expect delivery from the vendor. So the warehouse manager will sign into the portal that will take him direct to inventory management. And so if you look at it, you will see that there is a receipt, a document, one document to process in a receipt section of the inventory overview. So if I click that, I'll check to find out what that could be. Now, so you see now from purchase to accounting, from accounting now to receiving the raw materials. So the inventory management team or the warehouse manager can now see, okay, this is what I'm expecting these materials from this company, and then this is the date he is to bring. I can call him and tell him where is it. All right, so when this arrives and I've counted the products and all of this has been, I can see all of this, so I can validate. Validate means I receive it into the warehouse officially. Now, so you see that the system will pop up and say you have not recorded done quantity yet. By clicking on apply, Odoo process all the quantities. What that means is that if I apply, all the quantity that was ordered for will be transmitted into the warehouse. But if some of them are not complete, I can manually enter them. So like the packet, if it was supposed to be 200 and I saw 180, I will receive only 180 and then the vendor will owe us 20. All right, so I just apply to receive everything. Now, so that's fine. All right, so now we wanted to do manufacturing, but the product was not available. So let's check the product section and see if those products are available. So you can see that the products that we ordered for, they are all here at hand. You can see, look, we also notice that the free flow capsule for women is not to be purchased, it's to be manufactured, and we have 0 at hand. So the packet we have 200, the plastic container we have 300, the cranium we have 400, and then this other product we have 200. Now, so that means that we are now set to go for production. So the production manager will now log into the production, and then this is the manufacturing order, which is to be processed. Then, so you see, we checked availability. It was 0 before. It was red, showing that it's not available, so we can produce. Now, so let's check availability again now that the purchase has been done. Okay, so you see that it's now showing black. That means the product is available in the warehouse, and then we have made, by clicking, we've made a requisition already. And then this product is being reserved for us. We've not consumed yet because we have not started production. Okay, so I can now start production. Okay, so I intend to produce 120 free flow capsules for women. Remember, you can add lot number, serial number, batch number, whatever you want to track product, you can add those numbers. Now, so for this lot number are not set up yet, so I say yes, I'd like to produce this item. Okay, now so production has started, and you can see that the materials is being turned to green. Now, so this is to be consumed, this has been reserved for me, and then we have collected this from the warehouse. Okay, so the production is ongoing, and then I can decide to cancel this. Probably something went wrong. I can cancel it. I can scrap the entire process. But if everything goes on well and then the process finish, I can mark as done. Now, so we have a system of handling damages, wastages, that you can track and then be able to know. So this job has been marked as done. Remember, we are producing 120 free flow capsule. So let's check the inventory if this thing has been sent to the warehouse, assuming everything went on well. So I'll check the inventory now, and I am looking at the free flow capsule for women. I can see I have 120 units available in the warehouse. So the manufacturing process is complete. So now we want to look at the sales, because you need to sell this product so you can make your money. So I'll quickly move to the sales department. Now I'll create a quotation. I can create, you can deal with vendors, or you can deal with distributors, you can deal with, you know, direct to customers. Now, so I don't have a customer, I can quickly, quickly create one customer right now. That will give you an opportunity to know details that you can add to the customer. So I would like to deal with distributor. So I'll work with H, maybe, right? H, maybe, right? Okay. Pharmacy. Now, I'm hoping that they are in this place, and I'm just populating the numbers here. So I'll look at what country is this distributor. In Nigeria, so, and it's in Federal Capital Territory. Okay, that's fine. So you can add you can add the photograph, you can add staff working under them, but quickly, so I can just sell to this customer. Now, so what am I going to sell to? I want to sell the free flow capsule um, to H-Medic, so free flow capsule for women. Um, Remember, this is sales unit now, sales department. So I intend to sell, I produce 120, so I can sell 100. I have a little tip here for the system to show me how many uh, of this product we have in the warehouse. So I didn't need to call the warehouse. I can as well have a clue of what's the quantity available for sale. Okay, so that's fine. So if this product, if this product has tax, you can add your 5.75%, 7.5%, or I can remove this. And as you can add more products to these vendors, you can add your terms and conditions here, how you handle your services, and then so basically this is what I would like to sell right now, and then so I can save this particular quote. Now I've saved this particular quote. So what I would like to do, what I'd like to show you, doctor, is how does this look like in terms of receipt. So let's take a look at it and see how this will look like. Now you can send this to the customer, the distributor by email, or you can send it to him. You can also attach a WhatsApp module to you. You can send this by email or by WhatsApp, or you have that available. Okay, so excuse me. So now let's see how the sample receipt looks like. Okay, so this is how sample receipt looks like. This is your logo, and you have to set up the customer well, and then this is the quotation, this is the price, the sub price, this is the terms and conditions. You can have your website, you can have your email and phone number. It's quite really very beautiful. Okay, so I can send this as per my invoice. This is the work of a salesperson. The salesperson can send per my invoice, but it is the duty of an accountant to create sales invoice. Now, so this price has been accepted by the customer, so I can confirm. I can confirm this sales order, and then when the payment is being made, I can create an invoice. Okay, so I can create an invoice for this particular transaction. Now, there's something I'd like you to also look at. Now, let me get back to the sales order. If you look at the products, you notice that there is a product name, the description here, the quantity the customer is looking for. Right now, 0 has been delivered, nothing has been delivered to the customer, but the invoice has been created for 100 quantity, and then this is the price. Okay, so an accountant, and you can also see, you can track, the salesperson can track the delivery and then the invoice as well from here. Now, so as an accountant, if your policy is payment before delivery, so accountants will have to log in to receive the payment from the customer. So as you can see, business has started. We purchased a lot, we've purchased a lot of things, and then we sold 350 now, but I need to receive payment from that vendor so that I can have a proper account balance in the bank. Now, so there's an invoice waiting for me as an accountant to get this done. Everything is set. I can now post this to journals. Now, the Odoo platform has created journals for accounting. You can see you have different reports, profits and loss, balance sheet, cash flow, bank book, cash book, day book, partner, ledger, age, partner, balance, invoice, assets. You have lots of reporting, and then you can have a lot of configuration as well. Now, so okay, that's fine. So I've saved and posted the journal, so I can receive payments from this customer. Now the customer has paid, and I've been able to confirm that there's money in this particular bank account. If it's another bank, I can select. So all the amount has been paid, or I can decide to collect some payments. If half has been paid, I can enter it as well. Now, so that customer has paid, I can send him a payment invoice, I can send him a payment receipt, so I can do anything in terms of accounting. Okay, that's fine. So let's get back to sales and see what's happening here. Now, so with this sales order 001, customer ordered 100 quantity with 350,000 and no tax here, but nothing has been delivered. So now this particular information has now been sent to the warehouse to deliver that product to that customer. So you can now see a document has been sent to the warehouse for delivery, right? So okay, this is one document for delivery. What is that? I can see that a partner needs to be settled with this, to be delivered to. Alright, so I open it and I find out that okay, I need 100. This 100 has been reserved, and then I need to deliver it to. So I can now print way bill. We have different. So let me first of all validate this. Then I can print the way bill for the driver, or I can print the way bill for the driver, and then some other anybody that needs a way bill, or I can give it to the security at the gate for documentation as well. Alright, so this customer has been delivered. This 100 has been delivered to this customer. So let's check out the product balance. What do we have at hand? You see that we have free flow for women. We have 20 left. So we manufacture 100. So we manufacture 120. So 100. So we have 20 balance. And then all these products, they don't have their own. So wherever you are, you can actually see your business. And I've done all this transaction without any physical documents. Now, so this is really going to help the business owner track, waste, track, people trying to manipulate the system, reduce fraud, and then a lot of things. Because, for example, if someone tries to get anything out of the warehouse, there's really no need, there's no way the person can do, because you can't just open the warehouse and then delete an item or remove or change the number. You have to go through the purchase, you have to go through accounting, because all the document has been interlinked. So that's it. So I've been able to show you the purchase, the inventory, the manufacturing, accounting, and then of course is the POS as well. There's a POS, which I will not have time to look at it right now. So thank you so much, Doctor. I really appreciate that you've watched this video to this point. Now, so if you have any question about this app, I'll be available to answer, and then we can deploy it for you for testing, and then run the training, and then we also shop giving you discounts, well discounted for you. Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate it. Thank you.